Hey guys, today I'm here to show you how to make an omelet. Okay, to make an omelet, it's actually very simple. All you need is a few simple ingredients: fresh eggs, a little bit of unsalted butter, salt, pepper, and whatever you'd like to put inside. Today I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese and some herbs. I think a 3-egg omelet is about the right size. Go ahead and crack your egg, pinch of salt, a few grains of fresh pepper. And when you beat your eggs for an omelet, you should really do it until the eggs become one uniform color of yellow. Your pan is one of the most essential parts to making a successful omelet. A good non-stick pan with tapered sides, no corners. Getting nice and warm. I usually use for about a medium-high heat. Start with about 2 teaspoons of butter. Move it around the pan, including the edges, and just wait for it all to melt and for the foaming to subside. Now, for the American style omelet that has a little bit of browning of the eggs, we can wait for this butter to brown up just a little. But what we're definitely waiting for is for all of this foam to kind of subside and go away. Once the foam subsides, you'll know all the liquid or the water has cooked out of the butter and you're ready to add your eggs. So just go ahead and toss them on in and give it a few seconds for the eggs on the bottom of the pan to start to set before you take a nice non-stick or heat-proof rubber spatula and start moving the egg into the center and allow the liquid egg to fill the spaces. Then you can start with adding your filling. We're just going to add a little bit of cheese, maybe some fresh herbs. We're just using a little bit of parsley and chives. Once you feel like your omelet has gotten to the point, cooked to the point that you like it, bring the handle in toward you and then work as you just roll it. Then before you invert it onto a plate, take your handle, grip it underhand, and then just transfer the omelet onto the plate. More cheese and a few herbs, and you have the classic American style omelet. For more recipes and crafts, go to cherylstyle.com.
Now I've actually started to do some juicing here, so you all should have a handout in front of you, and it will have the recipes. Most of the recipes we're doing in there, if not all of them. The recipes will be up here. This first one here is just a generalized thing for you. This does not have the specific amounts. I'll get into that here in a second. Okay, so the conversation I was just having here is about, what if you have diabetes? What if you don't want that sugar? What if if you're worried about that, all right? Here's how to address that, is you need to focus on a green juice. So, how much sugar is in celery? That doesn't taste very sweet. There's not much sugar in there. How much is in parsley? Not much sugar in there. How about kale? Not very much sugar in there. So, if you juice a bunch of green stuff with literally no, barely any sugar, very low glycemic index if you're worried about that for blood sugar issues, and then you just put something else in it to make it palatable for you, a little bit of apple, a little bit of pear, a little bit of something. That's the idea here, is focus on green stuff, high water content stuff, and then add something in to make it enjoyable, something you can do every single day, and you'll be good. You don't even have to worry about the glycemic index, all that stuff. I would still tell you that you can drink the fruit juices and it's fine for you. If you need to adjust your medication or something, maybe do that, but don't not eat the fruit. The fruit's the good thing, the other stuff's the bad stuff. So as far as, those give you some examples there to look through. I really like leafy greens and herbs when you do this. So while I don't have all this stuff here as far as mint, basil, dill, wheatgrass, stuff like that in here tonight, those stuff, you don't need a lot of them, but they're going to put a lot of flavor for the amount you have in there. You can grow mint at your house. If you have a garden, you can grow this stuff, and that way, it's not like you buy this, and this costs you $2.50 at Shop and Save. I mean, you can have bunches of that growing in your garden you throw in there, and it like doesn't cost you anything. So if you want to grow herbs, that's a good way to do it. That way you're not buying them, but they add a lot of flavor to it. So stick with your core green stuff. Add whatever combination of herbs and tasty stuff you like in there, and then you add some stuff to sweeten it. If you're a person who likes hot stuff, which I do like hot stuff, and I like to push the limit a little bit with things. So I like to put hot pepper in some of the combinations I'll show you tonight. I'm not doing that to you guys. I don't presume that everybody likes to have the hot stuff. But what type of pepper? There's these little ones called habaneros. Those are really hot. So a lot of times I'll drop one of those in, and it's like takes 20 minutes to wear off until you can taste again. But you can do that. You can cut a little bit of like a raw banana pepper, yellow pepper up. You know, bell peppers are not spicy, but you can definitely put bell peppers and stuff. So those are very good things too. You can get some variety of stuff in here that maybe we're not putting in here tonight. But I'm going to teach you one principle as we go, and that's to start simple and then get to the more complex stuff. So when you're starting out, it might seem like you can just put anything in there and it should come out great and go down easy. But you want to start with some simple combinations of things, and we'll do that, and then start to experiment as you learn a little bit more and get familiar with stuff. All right, so we're going to start out with the carrot.